where does the mildest coffee in the world come from? From a mountain that is the center of the world, where a snow-capped sierra joins the sea, where one of the first cities in South America was built, where magical realism was born and became a noble, where music has the sound of a vallenato, a land which is both a territory for ancient ancestral indigenous cultures and for hundreds of endemic bird species. It is here where the mildest coffee in the world is produced, the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta in Colombia. And in a privileged spot of this beautiful and unique tropical mountain, we find in the San Lorenzo region the most important coffee enterprise for organic and specialty varieties in this region. The first large coffee farm in the Colombian Caribbean, Hacienda Cincinnati. With a total extension of 761 hectares, out of which 598 are forests, brooks, and natural reserves, and 163 are dedicated to the production of Arabica coffee. Situated in these unique ecological surroundings and counting with numerous natural water sources which have been preserved for decades with great care, we find thousands of coffee trees of our mild Colombian ancestral varieties, Geisha, Bourbon, Mocha, and Castillo, growing at an altitude ranging from 1,050 to 1,600 meters above sea level. The hacienda was established 1898 by the American engineer Orlando Fly, who first came to Santa Marta to bring electric power to the city. After contemplating the magnificence of the mountain, he had the vision and the courage to intern himself in the Sierra Nevada, where he started something which continues still today as one of the most important coffee ventures in Colombia. At the hacienda, which still today conserves the original machinery that this intrepid pioneer brought on muleback and which he himself assembled and initiated this story, a new cycle for the 21st century has begun. New entrepreneurs with that same vision, with effort and dedication, have restored the hacienda and its production, a national success story in the Colombian coffee history, reaching an average of 100,000 kilos of dried parchment coffee beans per year. During more than 121 years, this hacienda has exported thousands of kilos of mild coffee that have been enjoyed mainly in the United States and Germany. And now we hope to see these specialty varieties reach the refined mild coffee connoisseurs of Northern Asia. Before sowing our coffee plants, the area is reforested with different species of native trees which help prevent soil erosion and help fix nutrients in the ground. Reforestation with shade trees is also alternated with different types of tropical fruit trees, which provide food for birds and forest animals. And thanks to forest management planning, soil fertility is preserved. At Hacienda Cincinnati, there is only one coffee harvesting season a year, between October and February. Coffee is picked by hand, selecting and collecting only the best cherries, those which have reached their ideal grade of ripeness. Our coffee is processed entirely at the hacienda with technical equipment. It is supervised by professionals while it goes through the different necessary stages before it is ready for exportation: harvest, depulping, fermentation, washing, drying, quality control, and packaging. For Hacienda Cincinnati, maintaining the quality of the product is very important. That is why we start the harvesting process at our lab in order to ensure the best cup of coffee from the very beginning, from the harvest. Expert coffee tasters and forest engineers take good care that the coffee produced is the best, with the best flavor and the best quality, before it gets to be exported and reaches a final consumer. Every year, agricultural practices and coffee production at Hacienda Cincinnati are certified by the most important organic, environmental, and social responsibility certifications. The reason for all this is that the environment and our workers' welfare are at the heart of Hacienda Cincinnati. That is why, among other projects undertaken, we have a compost project for the production of organic fertilizer, organic vegetable gardens that produce food for internal consumption, a church, housing for our workers, and completely equipped offices. And this is so since 2010. Hacienda Cincinnati has provided formal employment for the region of Minca and El Campano. This is why every time a consumer drinks a cup of this well-known mild coffee, they are also contributing to the environmental and social stability of the heart of the world, the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta.